Pam Anderson bears Skin and Soul. Next, Extra.
New information on Julia Roberts' July 4th wedding. Details of her hand-beaded dress. The flowers that were flown in for the event.
They had green tamales and margaritas.
What we've learned about who really attended the midnight ceremony. Plus, a look at Julia's new husband, where he grew up, his movie producer dad, and his own career as a Hollywood cameraman. And the first official photos of Elizabeth Hurley with her little boy Damien, and what she says now about her baby's father.
Michael Jackson makes headlines with accusations of racism. Why he's lashing out at his music industry boss. And the latest on Sharon Osbourne's health crisis after her cancer surgery last week. How she's doing now. Newlyweds Paul McCartney and Heather Mills back in public after their honeymoon. How they came face to face with a streaker.
Tom Cruise and the lost footage from Top Gun.
Eject.
A rare look behind the scenes with the world's biggest star as Paramount celebrates its 90th anniversary with its top action heroes.
Will Smith makes box office history.
Lock and load, baby.
Now we reveal the special effects secrets of the Men in Black 2 aliens. And whatever happened to Kirk Cameron? The Growing Pains star is all grown up with 5 kids, and we're on the set as he goes back to work.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
Julia's holiday marriage is our top Hollywood story. Hi, everybody. Mary Hart is off tonight. I'm Jan Carl.
And I'm Bob Goen, and we told you about her secret wedding out in the Wild West as Julia Roberts and Danny Moder said, "I do," under the stars. Well, now from the bride's dress to the reception, we have the newest details. First up tonight. E.T. has learned that Julia wore a pink, hand-painted, hand-beaded Judith Balerian design. The couple exchanged vows they had personally written, surrounded by specially created floral designs, which included California garden roses, coral pink and white peonies, sage, mint, and scented geraniums. The arrangements were shipped out to Julia's Taos, New Mexico ranch from Manhattan and were created by Julia's friend, florist Dorothy Pfeiffer of Cornucopia. An invitation to a 4th of July party bared no hint of wedding bells, and only when guests responded did they learn it was more than just a barbecue. That sort of covert planning left a lot of last-minute details to attend to.
At one moment, a UPS man would come and deliver a little package. The next thing, someone was delivering a sound system a few hours before the wedding even started. Also, Julia had sent out her assistants during the day to go to local stores and pick up last-minute party supplies.
Close friends and family flew in for the occasion and were ushered onto the side under cover of darkness for an intimate, starlit ceremony. Even though Julia had this chapel built on her property a year and a half ago, the couple chose to wed outdoors and followed it up by what the invitation called a Midsummer Night's Dreamish meets Something Great Gatsby-like, combined with Wild West Bohemian reception.
We know there was a lot of beer, and the food was very down home and was catered locally.
After the wedding, the guests stayed around for a couple of hours, but the big event was the next day when there was a Southwestern-themed barbecue, and apparently they had green tamales and margaritas, and this is apparently a big favorite of Julia's.
Despite published reports that pals George Clooney and Brad Pitt were on hand to witness the happy event, Julia's spokesperson tells E.T. they were not there, and that, in fact, no famous faces were among the guests at all. Blair Underwood was in Monte Carlo when I told him the news. He co-stars with Julia in the upcoming film Full Frontal, and Danny was a cameraman on the project.
I can't say I know them well. I can say we had the time we had working together was great. Just nice couple. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Any personal message to her in camera?
Just, you know what, congratulations. I'm glad you guys finally, tied the knot, and, it'll be many years together and make some babies.
And coming up later on E.T., who is Danny Moder? Well, we'll show you where he grew up and tell you about his Hollywood family.
Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones, and the aliens from Men in Black 2 made a big landing on top of the weekend box office. Our Rashumba Williams has the astronomical figures and an exclusive look at the film's creepy creatures.
Lock and load, baby.
The Return of the Galaxy Defender smashed box office records, scaring up an estimated $90 million in 5 days.
Easy, easy.
The previous 5-day 4th of July record was held by the original Men in Black movie, which earned just over $84 million its first weekend out, almost $6 million less than the sequel. And while the reteaming of Smith & Jones has helped produce these out-of-this-world numbers, the success is also due in no small part to Rick Baker, the man behind the aliens.
You know, they call them glass eyes, but they're made out of acrylic.
The 6-time Oscar-winning special effects man gave me a look at his personal alien collection.
He's silicone. His head is silicone.
Rick is pleased with the final results.
There's so many aliens spread out throughout it. It's just fun. You know, I thought the movie was a lot of fun, and I was happy.
Those little worm guys are scene stealers. Rick told me each one of them needs up to 8 human operators, 1 for each leg, the arms, the neck, and the eyes. Jan, Bob?
Thanks for showing.
All right, Rochelle, those little worm guys. Newlyweds Paul and Heather McCartney returned from their honeymoon only to get a little surprise at Wimbledon. Bare facts are at the top of tonight's ET News. A cheeky fan provided the couple and others watching the men's final with quite an eyeful. The self-described serial streaker cavorted naked for about 2 minutes during a rain delay. Paul and Heather appeared amused, but security did not. The 37-year-old man was escorted away with a red sheet around him. E.T. has the latest on Sharon Osbourne's cancer crisis. Sources close to the situation tell us that the surgery went well, and the 49-year-old matriarch of MTV's most popular family is progressing as expected. The kind of cancer that Sharon is suffering from has not been announced, though her condition has been described as treatable, with Sharon expected to make a full recovery. And E.T. has learned that David Hasselhoff has checked himself into the Betty Ford Center. A spokesperson for the former Baywatch star says that he realized his social drinking had increased more than he was comfortable with, and he decided to do something about it.
Michael Jackson rarely says more than a few words in public, but this weekend the King of Pop unleashed a tirade against his record label.
It's complete hate and evil.
Jackson lashed out at Sony Records and its chairman, Tommy Mottola, saying he was mean, racist, and very, very, very devilish. And at an event honoring the singer for his 30 years in show business, Jackson couldn't resist when a fan handed him a poster depicting Mottola as the devil.
This says it all, doesn't it?
Fans expressed their support for Jackson as he rode through the streets of New York on a double-decker bus. Today, Sony fired back with this statement. In launching an unfounded and unwarranted attack on this man's reputation, Mr. Jackson has committed a serious abuse of the power that comes with celebrity. Meanwhile, with Reverend Al Sharpton and Johnny Cochran by his side, Jackson announced he's formed a coalition to investigate whether African-American artists are being exploited by the music industry.
This has been going on for a long, long time.
I'm never getting enough.
It's the latest round in a war of words between Jackson and Sony over poor sales of his most recent album, Invincible. Jackson says Sony didn't do enough to promote the recording, but sources say Sony spent more than $50 million to make and market the album. It's been reported that Jackson is deeply in debt to the record label. For more on Michael and all the big news in Hollywood, just click on to our ET website.
Coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Tom Cruise in the behind-the-scenes footage you've never seen before.
Good time.
From the cockpit to the racetrack, why Tom feels the need for speed.
Well, I just had an absolute ball making the movie.
The first official photos of Elizabeth Hurley and her new baby. And what Liz has to say now about the day she found out she was pregnant. Whatever happened to Kirk Cameron from Growing Pains.
Come on in, have a seat.
How he's gone from sitcom kid to real-life father of 5.
To be a good dad, kids need to be there.
Danny Motor, from where he went to school to some of his first jobs in the movie business, we find out all about Julia's new husband.
That's coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Need a dryer? Washers and dryers on sale. And get 0% until July 2003, plus free delivery. Only at Sears. Where else?
What if you could capture radiance in a bottle? Now you can, with an amazing new facial moisturizer from Aveeno. Introducing Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer. Only Aveeno has an exclusive soy complex proven to soften and even tone, while natural light diffusers give your skin a healthy glow. Let your natural radiance shine through. New Aveeno Positively Radiant Moisturizer. Discover nature's secret for naturally radiant skin.
Hey, don't give up. Come to Palm Harbor's Red Tag Factory Authorized Clearance. If you can afford $429 a month, you can own a new home. But hurry before it gets away.
Palm Harbor Homes, more home for your money.
Okay, Scott, how many used cars do you have?
Thousands.
Well, Jimmy here can only jump 30. He'll get on his motorcycle, and he'll yell, Thompson's got miles of used cars!
I don't ride a motorcycle.
He rides a scooter. Action! Wild cars! Wild cars!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh, what's it gonna be tonight? 7 nights a week, you got what I love. 7 nights a week, 7 nights a week. Oh.
With so much to choose from, get a great meal any night of the week from Domino's. Get the door for fun any night. Get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for only $12.99. That's 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for just $12.99. And for a little more, add wings and Coke. Call Domino's now.
This summer, 12 new house guests will spend 3 months secluded in this house with nowhere to go. What? Cameras will watch everything. Big Brother 3 premieres Wednesday, July 10th on CBS. This summer, 12 new house guests will spend 3 months secluded in this house with nowhere to go. What? Cameras will watch everything. Big Brother 3 premieres Wednesday, July 10th on CBS.
Grab life during the National Minivan Sales Event. Whether you're a planter, a painter, or a parent, it's a great time to buy a Dodge Caravan. Now you get 7 years or 100,000 miles of engine and transmission protection, something you don't get from Ford, GM, Honda, or Toyota. And for a limited time, Dodge gives you a $2,500 cash allowance or 0% financing, plus make no payments for 90 days. Hurry, don't miss your chance to drive America's best-selling minivan during the National Minivan Sales Event.
Say goodbye to high home prices.
Palm Harbor Home.
Come to our factory authorized Red Tag Clearance. If you can afford $429 a month, you can own a new Palm Harbor home. But hurry before this sale gets away.
Whatever happened to Kirk Cameron? Well, for 7 years, he was the lovable Mike Seaver on TV's Growing Pains. Now he is all grown up with a beautiful wife, 5 kids, and a new movie. Kirk was in Toronto filming Left Behind 2, Tribulation Force. It's based on the second installment of the successful series of the apocalyptic Left Behind novels that pits civilization against the Antichrist. Kirk's glad to be back for the sequel.
It was such a great movie to be a part of, such a phenomenally successful apocalyptic series from the books to the movie that I had to be part of the second one.
Chelsea Noble, Kirk's wife of nearly 11 years, also returns. The two have made this a real family affair.
I'm 31 years old and I have 5 kids. And my family is so incredibly important to me, and to be a good dad, kids need you to be there and to spend some time. And so it's very challenging, and fortunately for me, my family was able to come up with me to Toronto to film this movie. My 5-year-old son was down here on the set with us today, and it was great. I got to be a little kid again. You know, we were just talking about how cool Spider-Man is, and we were taking some thread and gluing it to our wrists so that we could shoot webs out at each other.
Left Behind 2 comes out on video and DVD October 29th. Kirk says he does think about doing another TV series if he can find one that he thinks will make him as happy as Growing Pains did.
It's a great feeling to have done something in your career that's made people laugh and made people smile.
And on TV tonight, there is a compelling edition of A&E's investigative reports. From the John Kennedy Jr. tragedy over the Atlantic to John Denver's ill-fated flight over the Pacific, A&E shows how an astonishing 600 deaths a year result from small plane crashes.
Next, on Entertainment Tonight.
Julia Roberts' new husband. Who is he? And what happened on the set of her new movie when he watched his bride-to-be romancing another man? Tom Cruise and the lost scenes from Top Gun that you didn't see in the movie.
Eject.
As we go behind the scenes on some of the greatest action films ever made. Liz Hurley, how she plans to raise her new son, and what she has to say now about his father.
That's next in the E.T. Insider. Sometimes you just want your home to smell fresh. Febreze is great for freshness all over the house. It eliminates stale odors and stuffiness, so the whole house feels fresh air clean, which is a nice surprise for the whole family.
Smells nice in here.
Febreze. The more you use it, the more you love it. Try it in the car, too.
It is Thursday morning. Dr. Phil McGraw is here.
My question is a relationship question. I'm afraid of being hurt and letting someone in too close.
Why are you doing that? And don't tell me you don't know. You need to get over what you had in the past and give this guy a chance. He hasn't done anything yet. He's dead in the water.
Already, before he's even better. Give him a chance to screw up.
But it's all about you and how much you trust yourself.
Right.
Good luck, the brand new show. And now you said September 16th, right? You get a little bit of everything on the Dr. Phil show.
That's right.
You've seen it, haven't you?
Good luck.
How did it go from 1 to $1 million in less than a year?
Vertical one up.
Reign of Fire. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, July 12th.
Pam Anderson bears skin and soul. Next extra. From the body parts she loves to the tattoo she hates.
There was no question she would answer.
Pammy exposed. Then a dog-eat-dog exclusive.
Let it rain!
Kato Conger and Hatch's Celebrity Deathmatch. And the hunky perfume model turned extra celebrity reporter. Plus, 3 wild things you never knew about MTV's Johnny Knoxville. Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Coin TV 6.
Working on the rollbacks, prices going down, down. Working on the rollbacks, whoop, another goes down. Working on the rollbacks, prices going down, down. Working on the rollbacks, whoop, another goes down.
Walmart rollbacks. Working hard to save you even more.
Working,
Always.
working.
Tom Cruise helped launch his career with Top Gun, while Harrison Ford rode into box office history as Indiana Jones. Now, from Eddie Murphy to Angelina Jolie, we have some of the world's greatest action heroes as Paramount Pictures celebrates 90 years of movie making.